All right. Thanks for stopping by. So in this video, this is going to be the most informative video I have ever produced. I am going to be showing you at least 20 wonderful free camping sites for the summer. This is going to blow your mind. I'm going to show you exactly how to get there. So this is north of Cave Springs, Oregon. There's the Forest Road number. I will hit the pin. There's your coordinates. Pause the video. Write that down. It will take you right to it. It's overlooking a beautiful swift river in Oregon. It is amazing. Okay, let's pan back out, give you some perspective so you'll see where we are here. Oh, it's Cave Junction, not Cave Springs. All right, let's go north here of Grants Pass. Oh, this one's right on the Rogue River. Yeah, I remember this now. This one is amazing. You can actually drive your van right down onto the pebbles near the river. It is beautiful. It's been a long time coming. I should have produced this video a long time ago. This is where I spent last spring and summer in all of these campsites. They are all totally free. You are going to love it. All right, now we're going north of Brookings, Oregon. This is a little overnight spot. I think it's still legal to park here overnight. Don't pull out your lawn chairs. Don't pull out your campfire or anything like that. This is just an overnight spot and then move on. They may have shut this down by now. Look at that. That place is beautiful. And go to Brookings too. You can park overnight in Brookings easily. Just park over near the post office or the Fred Meyer and then go during the day and enjoy Harris Beach State Park. All right, let's go north. This is almost to Washington now. Sunset Beach. I don't think I have coordinates for this, but it's on Google Maps. It's free. It's just a long straightaway that you can park right on the beach. If you don't feel comfortable driving your vehicle out on the sand, you can park on the street. Yeah, there's no coordinates for this, but it is on Google Maps. Sunset Beach. And let's zoom back out so you'll see where we are. Okay. Just southwest of Astoria. All right, let's head on up toward Neah Bay. I didn't drop a pin there. We did stay overnight there. There's some places in Neah Bay right before you get on the reserve that you can stay for free. But the tide does come up and down, so be careful with that. Okay, Mount Rainier. This one will blow your freaking mind. Let's zoom into the highway so you'll see what highway that's on. There you go. Click the coordinates. Pause the video, write those coordinates down. Either one, top section or bottom, doesn't matter. Whatever is easier for your GPS. This one looks right at Mount Rainier. It's incredible. All right, let's go up to the Panhandle of Idaho. This has got to be one of my favorite places to go in the heat of the summer. Priest Lake. Let me zoom in so you can see the road. There's your coordinates. Pause it. Write those down. This is not on the lake. It overlooks the lake. You'll be at about 3,500 feet at this point. Maybe 4,000 feet. Then there's another one just south of there. You can only stay here about 10 days at a time. Then you got to move. And the ranger does come by. We saw him twice. There's your coordinates. Okay, let's go on over, let's see, northeast of Sandpoint. Sandpoint's a nice town. You need to check that out while you're in the area. Let's see, I don't remember this one. There's your coordinates. But if I dropped a pin, then it was amazing. There's a lot of campsites I forgot to drop a pin at. Let's see. I think this one's called Whiskey Rock. Lake Pindaray. I think that's how you say it, Penderay. It's French. Let's zoom in. I don't know if I have coordinates, but Google Maps should show you if it's, yeah, Whiskey Rock Bay Campground. Just, yeah, no coordinates for that, but you can Google that yourself. And it is a long drive in, but it's worth it. It's totally free, and I don't think there's a time limit there. Okay, let's head east. We're going into western Montana now. Let's see. I think this was just an overnight stay. Can't really remember why I was here. I think I spent one night here. But there's your coordinates. Pause the video, write that down, put it in your GPS, take a screenshot, whatever you prefer, whatever's easier. I think once we get down closer to Missoula, those campsites got pretty incredible. Here's another one that was, I think that was a one-night stay too. Let's see. Rainbow Lake. No, I was there a week. But there are snakes in this lake. Water snakes. I remember this place now. So if you're not cool with water snakes, forget this one. But it's a beautiful place. On a lake, it's free. And I think you can stay over 14 days. Okay, on down to Missoula, right off of the I-90. Here was an overnight stay, but we ended up staying there about 3 nights. Nothing fancy here, but it's so close to the interstate, I had to include it. It's like 3 miles from the interstate. Easy on, easy off. And there's a gas station right there at the exit, so you can fill up. Okay, let's get on down to Hamilton. Now, this one will rock your world. This is the Bitterroot Mountain Range. Lost Horse Observation Point. I don't know if I'll have coordinates for this one. Let's click on it and see. If I don't, no problem. Okay, just Google it. That's what you'll Google. Lost Horse Observation Point. There's a campsite right at the end of the dead-end road there. Spent a week there. Incredible views. Absolutely incredible. And it was kind of warm during the day, but, you know, it cooled down quickly in the evening. Now, this one is off of the 90 near Butte. That's going to be at the Continental Divide. I spent about 3 nights here. The problem with this site was it's convenient. It's right off the I-90, but there was some litter there because it's heavily trafficked. And it looks like some people kind of live in there too. But if you want to just do overnight there, going through Butte, so easy, I would recommend it. That's why I dropped a pin. It's worth it. Let's see, where are we going now? Okay, so this was Yellowstone. Okay, so I dropped some pins here. I didn't even remember doing that. Okay, so I stayed at a Canyon Village in Yellowstone, and I stayed at another campground that doesn't have a name, but let's drop the coordinates. There you go. I can't remember the name of this campground, but it was the cheapest one in Yellowstone. I remember that. No cell signal there, though. I do remember that also. Stayed there 2 nights. Okay, so now this is really getting good. Once you get down to around Jackson Hole, there's no free camping that I could find. But I did find this south of there. This is incredible stuff here. It's right on a creek, Swift Creek. It's beautiful. I highly recommend it. There's your coordinates. Pause it, write those down. And you know what? I actually went up this road going north. Let's see, about a mile or 2. And I stayed here too. But I didn't drop a pin, but it's right here on Little Granite Creek. There's your forest road, so you can stay at both of those places. Stayed there a few nights, then I came on south. This one was where all the cattle came into the campsite, right on a creek, Cliff Creek. There's your forest road. There's your pin. Here's your coordinates. Pause it, write it down. This one is incredible. There's a lot of campsites along this creek. Big campsites, like 5 acres apiece. That's Wyoming. That was amazing. Now, I didn't have much luck in northern Utah. I went on down through Logan. I think that's where Utah State University is. Let me get my bearings here. Yeah, there's Logan. I stayed right outside of town there for a few nights. Then pretty much had no luck in northern Utah. When I got to southern Utah, everything changed. Bryce Canyon is a gem. It is beautiful. This is my favorite. I could spend a month here if they'd let me. Dixie National Forest, dispersed camping. It's on Google Maps. I'll also put a pin there. There's your coordinates. Beautiful place. And it's only about 5 miles from Bryce Canyon Park. I dropped another pin over here where you can go in and fill up your water. If you have a parks pass, you can just go in and fill up water, dump trash, all that stuff. So I dropped that there in the park. And we'll wrap it up with this one. This one was north of the Grand Canyon. I think it's called the Kaibab. And it's just pretty much right off the highway. It's an overnight place. Zoom in a little bit. And here's your coordinates. And let's try to actually zoom in on the street here. Right there. Let me pan back around. Let me make a full circle. And I'll show you where you can pull off the road and you'll drive up on this little hill. And there's a fire ring there, like a fire pit. And you can stay there for a night, I know. Right there. I missed it. Well, while I'm doing this, let me just give you the pan around. Here we go. We come down, you turn left right there. Drive up on that little ridge, and then you look off at those red cliffs. It's right up the road from Vermilion Cliffs. It is a beautiful scene there. Well, I hope this video was very informative. It's been a long time coming, and I will do this more often. I will make a compilation of all my free campsites. Until next time, take care, be well, and smash the bell.